Good morning, my dear students. B.Ed Education a course of B.Ed, that means Bachelor of Education. Bachelor of Education. West Bengal B.Ed University, the full name, the West Bengal University of Teacher Training, Education, Planning and Administration. Our university name, the West Bengal University of Teachers Training, Education, Planning and Administration. Our college name is Chuapada Sri Ramakrishna Teachers Training College and Research. Actually, our syllabus exam category 4 semester, 4 sem, so 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Per semester time is 6 months. Our first semester coming to be May, June. First semester syllabus or papers. Discuss me and follow you. First semester syllabus, follow us. Semester 1, full marks 500. Semester 1, full marks 500. It's coming exam May or June. Paper names or course name or paper names 1.1.1, 1, the first one that means university code, second one that's mean semester code, and the last one that means subject code. Okay, 1.1.1 university code, semester code, and last of on subject code. Paper names is childhood and growing up. Childhood and growing up. Its paper is divided by two halves, first half and second half. First half, development and its characteristics. First half, development and its characteristics. Second half, this paper second half, aspects of development. Aspects of development. Per paper is 100 marks, but first half 50 marks, second half 50 marks, divided two halves. Okay, so our paper 1 subject name is childhood and growing up. Our paper names, subject paper 1 childhood and growing up. This paper is two half. First half, development and its characteristics. second half accept of development. Okay, our paper 2 or subject 2 same university code. First one university code, second one semester code, and last two is subject code. Okay, this paper name is Contemporary India and Education. This paper name Contemporary India and Education. Same divided first half education in post-independent India and second half policy framework for education in India. I repeat, paper 1 first half development and its characteristics, second half aspects of development. In same ways, contemporary India and education, that means paper 2 1.1.2 contemporary India and education. First half education in post independence India, a second half policy framework for education in India. Okay, next paper is 1.1.4. next paper is 1.1.4, that means university code, semester code, and point 4, that means subject code. This paper name is language across the curriculum. This paper name is language across the curriculum. Next 1.1.5 university code, subject code, and semester code. University code, semester code, and subject code. This paper name is understanding discipline and subjects. Understanding discipline and subject. And the last paper of semester 1 is 1.1 EPC1. 1.1 point EPC1. First one is university code, second one is semester code, and last EPC1 is subject code. This paper is course name reading and reflecting on text. Reading and reflecting on text. Okay, our first semester full marks is 325 marks. Our first semester full marks is 325 marks. Per paper is 50 marks, but a EPC 1.1 EPC 1, that paper is 25 marks. 25 marks written and written 25 marks. Okay, otherwise paper marks, written marks is 35. Only EPC written marks is 25. Actually, paper 1, paper 2, in those papers are divided by first half and second half. Okay, paper 1 or child and growing up in this paper, and contemporary India and education in this paper. In those paper are divided by first half and second half, both 100 marks, and per half is written exam 35 marks. Per half written exam is 35 marks. Okay. Only EPC 1 is 25 marks written. Only EPC 1 25 marks written. Okay. So the paper name was clear. Our first paper names is our course name 1. 1.1.1 is childhood and growing up. Our course 2 name is contemporary India and education. Our 1.1.4 papers course name is language across and the curriculum. Our 1.1.5 the course name is understanding discipline and subjects. Or and 1.1. EPC 1 the paper name is reading and reflection on text. Okay. So theory papers per papers is written exam 35 marks, but childhood and growing up and contemporary India of education in those paper by divided first half and second half. So in 4 half equal to 35 into 4. Okay. So I discuss the paper 1.1.2. Today's our first lecture. In this situation, I discuss contemporary India and education. Course name contemporary India and education. Its first half education in post-independent India. Education in post-independent India. Contemporary India and education. This paper is first half education in post-independent India. Okay. I will try to other papers from next lecture. So our first half course 2 1.1.2 course 2 1.1.2 in course 2 a first half education in post-independent India. Education in post-independent India. 35 marks written exam. 35 marks. Okay. A first half course to first half is divided by some topic like educational provision in the Constitution of India. First topic, educational provisions in the Constitution of India. Education. First topic, course 2, education in post-independent India are divided by some topics or objectives. A course content syllabus. First topic name is educational provisions in the Constitution of India. Unit 1 are divided some subtopic: fundamental rights, directive principle of state policy, fundamental duties, center-state relationship, language issue. Fundamental rights, directive principle of state policy, fundamental duties, center-state relationship, and last first unit subtopic is language issue. Okay. So we are know fundamental rights. So I discuss the first unit 1, the first subunit, fundamental rights. Okay. I discuss unit 1, fundamental rights. Subtopic is fundamental rights, directive policy of state policy, directive principle of state policy, fundamental duties, center-state relationship, language issues, etc. Actually, fundamental rights and fundamental duties are both relative. Fundamental rights and fundamental duties both are related by citizenship. Okay. Fundamental rights means fundamental rights. What is fundamental rights? You know, rights means as we have seen, rights are claims that are essential for the extent and development of individuals. In that sense, there will a long list of rights. Actually, whereas all these are recognized by the society, some of the most important rights are recognized by the state and our constitution. Okay. Nowadays, terms like right to education, right to education, that is fundamental rights. That is fundamental rights. These rights are fundamental because of two reasons. These rights are fundamental because two reasons. অ্যাকচুয়ালি যদি আমরা বাংলায় বলি তাহলে বিষয়টা এরকম দাঁড়াবে যে মৌলিক অধিকার বিষয়টা কি না, মৌলিক অধিকার অর্থাৎ ফান্ডামেন্টাল রাইটস, এই মৌলিক অধিকার বিষয়টা হচ্ছে সেই সমস্ত সুযোগ সুবিধা যেগুলি, মৌলিক অধিকার বিষয়টা হচ্ছে সেই সমস্ত সুযোগ সুবিধা যেগুলি ব্যক্তির ব্যক্তিত্ব বিকাশের জন্য একান্ত অপরিহার্য, ব্যক্তির ব্যক্তিত্ব বিকাশের জন্য একান্ত অপরিহার্য এবং যেগুলি রাষ্ট্র কর্তৃক স্বীকৃত ও সংরক্ষিত। তাহলে মৌলিক অধিকার হলো ব্যক্তির ব্যক্তিত্ব বিকাশের জন্য অপরিহার্য কিছু সুযোগ সুবিধা যেগুলি রাষ্ট্র কর্তৃক স্বীকৃত এবং সংরক্ষিত। ওকে, so these rights are fundamental because of two reasons. First, these are mentioned in the Constitution, which guarantees means কি না, মৌলিক অধিকারগুলি রাষ্ট্র কর্তৃক স্বীকৃত হবে, রাষ্ট্র কর্তৃক স্বীকৃত ও সংরক্ষিত হবে। কোথায়? না, সংবিধানে। অ্যান্ড দ্য সেকেন্ড, দিজ আর justiciable, enforceable through courts। অর্থাৎ being justiciable means that in case of their violation the individual can approach courts for their protection. So if a government enacts a law that restricts any of these rights, it will be declared invalid by courts. Such rights are provided in part of the Indian Constitution. Our Constitution guarantees 6 fundamental rights. Okay, our fundamental rights is 6 type. Number 1, right to equality. Right to equality. Number 1, right to equality. Number 2, right to freedom. Right to freedom. Number 3, right against exploitation. Number 4, right to freedom or religion. Number 6, cultural and educational rights. And number 6 or last fundamental rights of Indian citizen is right to constitutional remedy. এই শব্দগুলোর বাংলা অর্থ করলে এই রকম দাঁড়ায় যে আমাদের মৌলিক অধিকার 6 প্রকার, ভারতীয় নাগরিকদের মৌলিক অধিকার 6 প্রকার বা 6 ভাগে ভাগ করা হয়েছে। তার মধ্যে প্রথম হচ্ছে রাইট টু ইকুয়ালিটি অর্থাৎ সাম্যের অধিকার। 2 নম্বর রাইট টু ফ্রিডম অর্থাৎ স্বাধীনতার অধিকার। রাইট এগেনস্ট এক্সপ্লুয়েশন অর্থাৎ এক্সপ্লুয়েশন মিনস শোষণের বিরুদ্ধে অধিকার। অ্যান্ড নাম্বার 4 ইজ রাইট টু ফ্রিডম অর রিলিজিয়ান অর্থাৎ ধর্মীয় স্বাধীনতার অধিকার। Number 5 is fundamental rights is cultural and educational rights, নিজ সংস্কৃতি ও শিক্ষার অধিকার, সংরক্ষণ ও শিক্ষার অধিকার, নিজ সংস্কৃতি ও শিক্ষা বিষয়ক অধিকার। অ্যান্ড লাস্ট ফান্ডামেন্টাল রাইটস ইজ রাইট টু কনস্টিটিউশনাল রিমিটস, সাংবিধানিক প্রতিবিধানের অধিকার। সাংবিধানিক প্রতিবিধানের অধিকার। আবার first fundamental rights are right to equality, right to equality, to right to freedom, three, right against expulsion, number four, fundamental rights are right to freedom or religion, freedom of religion. Number five, fundamental rights are cultural and educational rights. And number six, fundamental rights are right to constitutional remedies, right to constitutional remedies. Okay, first fundamental rights is right to equality, সাম্যের অধিকার, right to freedom, স্বাধীনতার অধিকার, right against expulsion, right against expulsion, শোষণের বিরুদ্ধে অধিকার, right to freedom or religion, ধর্মীয় স্বাধীনতার অধিকার, cultural and educational rights, শিক্ষা ও সংস্কৃতি বিষয়ক অধিকার, and right to constitutional remedies, সাংবিধানিক প্রতিবিধানের অধিকার। Our constitution, these right, fundamental rights are article is 14 to 18. Our first fundamental rights is right to equality, সাম্যের অধিকার, is our constitution article number is 14 to 18. 14 to 18. Right to freedom, right to freedom, article number 19 to 22. Right to against expulsion, 23 to 24. 23 to 24. Right to freedom or religion, article number 25 to 28. Right to freedom of religion, article number 25 to 28. Cultural and educational rights, cultural and educational rights, article number is 29 or 29 and 29 and 29 and 30, 29 to 30. Our last fundamental right is right to constitutional remedies. Article number is 32 to 35 and 226. 32 to 35 and 226. Okay. 32 to 35 and 226. First fundamental rights is right to equality. Right to equality is very important in a society like ours. The purpose of this right is to establish the rule of law. The rule of law. All the citizens should be treated equal before the law. Actually, rule of law, where all citizens should be treated equal before the law. It has 5 provisions, Article 14 to Article 18. First, equality before law. The Constitution guarantees that all citizens will be equal before law. All citizens will be equal before law. No person is above law. No person is above law. It means that if 2 persons commit the same crime, both of them will get the same punishment without any discrimination. Though some are out of law, that okay. So no person is above law. Next, no discrimination of the basis of religion, race, caste, sex or place of birth. Every citizen of India has equal access to shop, restaurants, place, public entertainment or in the use of walls, tanks or roads without any discrimination. However, the state can make special provisions or concessions for women and children. The next right to equality is equality of opportunity to all citizens in matter of public employment. Equality of opportunity to all citizens in matter of public employment. The state can discriminate against anywhere in the matter. So, the public employment. All citizens can apply and become employees of the state. Merits and qualifies merits and qualification will be the basis of employment. However, there are some exceptions to these rights to some exception to these rights. There is a special provisions for the reservation of post for citizens belonging to scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and other backward classes. So SC, ST and OBC are special provisions, or PH, physically handicapped, for the reservation. Actually, reservation post for citizen belonging some exception. Abolition of untouchability. Abolition of untouchability. Next, fundamental rights, right to education is the next article is abolition of untouchability. This provision in the effort of uplift the social status of millions of Indians who had been locked down upon the kept at a distance. Last, right to equality, last article is abolition of titles. All the British title like Sir, knighthood or Rai Bahadur, which were given to the British loyalists during the British rule, have been absolute because they created this distinction of artificial nature. However, the President of India can confer civil military awards to those who have rendered meritorious service to the nation in different fields. The civil awards such as Bharat Ratna, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri, and the military award like Veer Chakra, Paramveer Chakra, Ashok Chakra, etc. are conferred. Okay. So, our class, first class is closed in this time. Our next class will be discuss next topics. Okay. I am MD Arif Sohel. Okay.